drawing inspiration from one long-serving Liberal leader and encouragement from another. Scott Morrison's trying to defy political gravity. This time around, he needs all the help he can get.
Wow, I wish I got that reception in Kooyong. How's that?
His deputy fighting for his own political survival, part of a Praetorian Guard.
This election is not a time to risk Labor.
To tell the story of the real Scott Morrison.
He really has been in charge of steering the ship through some of the choppiest waters that you could possibly imagine.
The scale of potential disaster was enormous.
Reminding voters of the crisis they'd endured.
I had one focus as your Prime Minister: save the country.
But offering an assurance the hard days are now behind them.
We stand on the edge of a new era of opportunity. Better days are now ahead.
In a campaign that's been focused on his record, the PM looked to the future and the dream of home ownership, unveiling a major new policy to help people get into the market. For the first time, Australians would be able to tap into their superannuation to buy their first home, investing 40% of their savings or a maximum of $50,000. When the house is sold, the same amount taken out of their super account would be tipped back in, along with a share of the capital gain. The scheme open to any first home buyers who have saved a 5% deposit.
This will be a game changer for thousands of Australian families.
What we saw today was the last desperate act of a dying government.
In an appeal to aspirational and older Australians, those wanting to downsize will be able to sell their family home and pour up to $300,000 from the proceeds into their super account, attracting sizable tax breaks. Previously limited to over 65s, it'll now be available to people over 55. And pensioners selling their principal property will be given more time to reorganise their financial affairs, leaving their age pension payments unaffected. Across town at his own rally, the Labor leader took aim at Scott Morrison's late shift in strategy.
The truth is that Scott Morrison won't change because he can't change.
Scott Morrison's got just 6 days to prove he can change.
I'm seeking a second term because I'm just warming up.
There is a path to victory for the coalition, but it's narrower and less obvious than it was at the start of the campaign. This is Scott Morrison's last big chance to appeal to the millions of disillusioned, disengaged and undecided voters on his quest to become the first Prime Minister in nearly 20 years to be re-elected for a second term. Jane Norman, ABC News, Brisbane.